Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to the channel today. If you enjoyed this review, please drop a like and please subscribe down below. I appreciate all the support from everybody. And we have a Nike SB box in front of us today. Cream gray writing. There's a look at the top of the box, and going around to the label, we have a Nike SB Dunk Low Pro Quick Strike QS in a mahogany dark beetroot colorway, men's size 13. Retail is not posted on the side here on that little tag strip that used to be on the boxes, but these are $135 US. And inside you do have plain paper. I would like to point out one thing about this pair is that on the paper here you can see a little bit of spotting, and you can see a little bit of spotting down here on the paper. That is due to the material dye actually bleeding a little bit. So I wanted to point that out on the paper because be very careful with this pair. It does have a little bit of bleeding on the suede, and you will see that with the color. And let's get into this real quick. Oh, this pair released on January 21st of 2025 this year for $135 US. So this is what we are looking at today, and like I showed you in the box, the bleeding you saw was off of the dye from the beetroot color. It is a very dark dye, a unique kind of reddish dark mahogany burgundy, that kind of color, and for some reason it had a little bit of rub off on the paper. So if you're wearing these in wet weather, watch out for the bleeding, because most likely this dye will bleed onto the midsole. I've seen it happen with certain pairs before, so I'm warning you, be careful, wear these in nice weather. So this is a collaboration with Riot Skateshop. They are located in Bordeaux, France. So it is an international skate shop, at least for me, because I'm located in the US if you watch the videos and you happen to be from outside of my country. So overall, it is a pretty solid mashup. I really like what they did here. You have a suede and kind of like a Durabuck material combination, the beetroot mahogany kind of color you see there, and you have a nice black up top that's going across with perforation. This is your Durabuck style material. Same thing with just mid paneling over here. You have an exaggerated swoosh, which has a cutout above and then a underlayer of leather as well. So it gives it a nice little debossed look. Debossed. I think it's debossed. I don't know if that's the right word. I'm pretty sure it is. You have a little embroidery right down there for the dog from Riot Skateshop. There is a look at your top of your toe box. You do have the same color stitching in that beetroot color, mahogany kind of beetroot, to match the overall color of the shoe. White midsole, and then there is your outsole in that translucent style color. But if you look close, you can see underneath the sole there is a design, which looks really nice. I think it's a solid touch. It is your outsole, so you're really not going to be staring at that, but I think it's a cool, unique touch when they do something like that. Riot on the back over here, obviously name of the skate shop they've collaborated with. There is your medial side, same color blocking, same exaggerated swoosh as the lateral. So like I said, a solid pickup for any Dunk or SB collector. You have your burgundy style laces in here, reddish burgundy. Going up the tongue, you have that Durabuck material that goes all the way up from the toe box to the top of the tongue. Kind of that beetroot piping going across, and then a nice rubberized exaggerated tag up top. Riot Skateshop, Bordeaux's finest, Bordeaux, France. And then inside this shoe, I would like to point out, you do have two extra pair of laces. Both are a flat style lace, one in black and one in this kind of like, I guess that's the beetroot color on the lace. I'm assuming that's what they're going for. It doesn't look like a mahogany. So quite interesting overall in terms of what they give you. Really nice overall design. Both shoes do have the stitching on the back heel area. This shoe does say Nike on the back as opposed to Riot on the other shoe. And then both have the same tag up on the tongue. The only difference is being really on the back part here. And then with the other laces out of the way, I can bring this up so you can see we have a cork style insole with the Riot Skateshop stamp right underneath the heel there. And then your lining is a nice kind of reddish beetroot color, Nike SB tag underneath the tongue there in black, that same reddish color. Overall, a solid pickup if you're into SBs. I really recommend buying these if you can. So depending what size you are will really depend on what price you're going to pay. My size, of course, is going for a little bit more. So if you're in the bigger sizes, men's, 11, 12, 13 and up, you're going to pay a little bit more, probably a little bit like 180 and up now. Smaller sizes, you might be able to grab them for around 150, 160. At 135 retail, that's not too bad. It's a unique, cool design. The only thing that I said in the beginning of the video that I'm going to repeat is that because of the dye and the color used, it does bleed a little bit. So be very careful where you wear these. Otherwise, they're going to bleed and they're going to look terrible. Other than that, I think they're a solid pickup for anybody who wants to add another SB to their collection. Let me know what you think of these down below. I thank you all for the support. Stick around. I have more content coming shortly, and I hope to see everybody in the next video. All right, bye.